last episode of this Disneyland Paris vlog series, we headed into Disneyland Park, explored the shops on Main Street, ate Disney snacks, fought Emperor Zurg, launched into space and experienced Mickey's PhilharMagic for the first time in Disneyland Paris and discussed how it compared to the Florida version. Join us now for the second half of our magical day as we try a restaurant we have never been to before. Will and I take on a challenge we've only tackled once before going on an after dark adventure in Studios Park. Now let's head to Victoria's to sample their selection of 30th anniversary treats and desserts for the very first time. Okay, so while we're waiting for our treats, Bella is going to fill out some of the planner for us. We haven't actually done this for today. We did it for yesterday, but we were just too tired to do this last night and too busy this morning. So we've got a to-do list of things we want to do.
We did want to do Philhar.
We did want to do PhilharMagic, and you can tick it off then, can't you? And we need to, William, perhaps you can look up the show time to confirm the fireworks because it's always worth checking. I believe the fireworks are at 10 tonight, but can you check for me on the app? Because we don't want to get the time wrong, do we, miss it? What else is going on the to-do list for today, guys? Dumbo. What else do you want to do? Do you want to do Peter Pan's flight? There was talk of that. We did want to come to Victoria's, didn't we? And that's on our to-do list, on our snacks to-do list. And here we are. Zara, what do you want to do today? You're looking a bit tired. Are you getting a bit tired? It was a long day yesterday, wasn't it? We could go and get you a stroller if you like. Would you like a stroller? What else is going on the to-do list, baby? Boats. Although that shuts at 5, doesn't it? What time is it now?
Like 4:15.
Gosh, okay, so we might miss the boats today. And outside we can hear Dream Shine Brighter happening again. It's quite a regular show at the moment. So you might wonder why we're writing out plans that we've already done, but children want to use this as like a memory book as well because there is a page for magical memories. So they want to know what we've actually done. And then they have already written some magical memories that happened yesterday. Zara drew a picture. Can you tell me about your picture? What is it? Is it Big Thunder Mountain? It's ever so good. It's obvious it's Big Thunder Mountain. How many stars would we give yesterday out of 5 stars?
Oh, you have to colour them in.
You have to colour them in. How many stars out of 5 does it get?
Let me see. So let's read. We done Big Thunder Pirates Utopia.
William, how many stars out of 5 does yesterday get?
Orbitron. We done Orbitron. I don't know.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. Half.
You could colour half a star. I will allow it. 4.5 stars. Would you agree? 4.5 stars. So the food has arrived. We've got this platter of 30th anniversary desserts, which looks stunning. And then 2 different types of Mickey waffles. Basically, I think it's the same Mickey waffle, but with different topping. And I have also got one of these glasses. Yes, obviously it's because the children want to collect glasses. That's why I got the champagne. So guys, it's time for a taste test. Well, okay, I know you've got a mouthful. So just show me with fingers how many out of 10. 9. That's a good score. That's a good score. Do you like to try some of this one?
Bit sickly.
Bit sickly. Shall I chop it up for you? I want to try some of these. Which one are you going to go for first? Oh, this one's hard. Oh, that's a marshmallow thing, I think. Oh, wow. Do you want to try that one? Go on then. Give it a go. Give us your review. No? You don't like it?
Too jammy.
Too jammy? Not for you, is it? Too jammy. Okay.
Too jammy. May I try some?
Too jammy.
Too jammy sounds just my thing.
Go on then. How many out of 10? 8. Just 8. So the waffle's better. Oh, that's crunchy. I didn't expect it to crunch. You like it?
I love it. What's the marshmallowy one?
I'm going to try that. Oh, that's crunchy too. Wow, that's kind of, I'm not even sure what that is. I'm going to give this marshmallowy one a go. It is jammy. The jam is quite strong. Nice though. Probably not something I'd like go for all the time, but certainly interesting to try. Oh, this one's quite jelly-like. That is, oh.
Cheesecake.
A cheesecake. Okay, William. William, you're all over the cheesecake. This is sort of up your street, all this stuff, Will. Oh, it's now
That's
part
not
of a cheesecake. We're
I
kind of
don't think-
mucking.
I don't think
These
that's
beautiful desserts are now looking a bit mangled, guys.
Which is the marshmallowy one?
Try this, pals.
Good. How many out of 10?
Can I try this? Another 8.
Another 8. Okay. Zara, what have you got there? A bit of waffle?
Nutella waffle.
Nutella waffle, give it a go. That one's more like your thing, is that?
Yeah.
How many out of 10? 1 out of 10? No? Thinking. 10? Gosh. Bella, what are you trying? Nutella waffle for you, what's that scoring?
It's scored, I think, 9.
9. Wow. I don't even know how to eat this stuff because I'm going to try this one. Not sure what the gungy stuff is, but I think the bottom is like meringue, macaron-ish. I don't know. I do quite like it though. I like this much more than I thought I would. What's the one with the flour, and who's going to try it?
Which is the marshmallowy one?
That one's sort of marshmallowy. Try some of that, Bells. Pick it up and give it a go.
Very jammy.
What do you think?
Jammy, too jammy.
How many out of 10? Show us on your fingers.
No.
You hate it?
Oh, it's okay.
You hate it, but it's okay. How many? Like a 3?
Yummy.
Oh.
Yeah.
This one looks like a scony cream cakey thing, which looks like it might be right up your street. So give us a go. Give it a go and let us know what you think. I mean, it's purple cream, but I think it looks like whipped cream. How's it scoring? Nice? He's going back for more. That's a good sign, or is that just to see?
It's mucked with, isn't it? It's just like...
Oh, you only mess with food. Daddy Ford doesn't like things messed with, so you're objecting to the cream because it's purple.
Yeah, it just tastes a bit different. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've absolutely ruined these. Well, yeah, I actually like that.
Can I try it, please?
So we're going to have to cut it in half. Girls, you can go half and half. Oh, gosh. Try that, you'll like that. The base is kind of biscuity. William, you get the jammy bit. Look what we've done to these. It looks like some sort of incident has occurred. William is really impressed by all the desserts. The girls not so much.
It's a meringue.
Oh, it's meringue, yeah. I thought it, well, yeah, is that what it was?
The best one was the Mickey shaped one.
You like the Mickey shaped one. What was that? Was that wafery?
It was a crunchy one you didn't expect.
Okay, so some thoughts on Victoria's Homestyle restaurant we've been desperate to go to for ages. The desserts look beautiful. Beautiful, agreed? Beautiful. There is quite a big queue to go in. Also, the service is a leisurely pace. It's kind of place that nobody's in a rush. And if that's what you're up for, it's very relaxed and leisurely. It's not the place to nip into and be served quickly and nip out. So it was beautifully presented and we had a nice relaxing time. However, for our palate, William, actually you've probably got the most sophisticated palate of everyone. Most of us found them a little bit creamy, a little bit fussy, and to be honest, I'd rather the cake pop that we had on Main Street last night.
And for the fussy eaters, the best thing is the Nutella waffle.
The waffle.
The Nutella
Yeah,
one.
the Nutella one. So it was lovely. I'm really glad we did it. But next time I'll just have a cake pop, I think. So we've just walked through the shops down the side of Main Street because Main Street is getting kind of mental. And we've come into Flora's. And we're looking at these snuddies again. Now that we know they turn into pillows. I mean, we thought these were a totally different product. And also, did anyone notice yesterday that they were sparkly?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just me that's not observing them. Okay. Oh, you didn't notice either, G-Well. I'm so glad, because you're normally quite observant. So, this hood thing turns into this. Wow. Let's have a look at the back, Bells. Let's have a look at the back. It is so fluffy. 30 years of magic. But what would you use it as? Would you use it as like a dressing gown or a top or all the things? Okay, Zara's here modelling an 8 to 10. That is quite big on you, Zara. But then if it's supposed to be like almost jammies, don't you want it big? I mean, you look like a teddy
You look
bear.
like a princess.
A princess teddy bear. Well, what size is that?
This is a 12.
12.
I would
You
say
are
this
11.
fits.
You have got a t-shirt, a thermal t-shirt, a spirit jersey, and that Letterman jacket on underneath.
I think this fits.
Do you think? You look a bit padded. Let's see it with the hood. Let's see it with the hood. I can't believe you actually took your hat off, I've got to be honest.
I had to.
Oh, there we go. We've covered his head again. Well, you look like a teddy bear. It's a really...
Healthy.
Yeah. I might want to see a bit... Those snuddy things would be really good for the children. I think they'd use them a lot for like fireworks. They could take them on the cruise. They could wear them in the garden. They could wear them instead of dressing goes, it'll be fabulous. But we've only got an appropriate size over in Flora's for Zara, so we're having a look over in Emporium. We just about managed to cross the street before Stars on Parade. So have a look over Emporium to see, because obviously I either want to get something for each of the three of them or none of them. So let's see what we can find. Okay, they've got a lot of blue ones, but are any of them big enough?
4A, what does that mean? 4A?
4A is 4 ons, which is 4 years old.
Okay, no.
Oh, these are all teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. Is that a big one?
8.
Oh, that's
I don't know
they
if
had
it's
that across the side.
10. 8 to 10.
Ah, too small.
10.
So this is the one Bella fancied. It's not even. It's like a cloak.
I
Belle.
know. I was
like Belle's
expecting
cloak.
arms.
You could pop it into arms or button it into arms. Or you can button it together. So it's just like a blanket that you can turn into clothing. What do you think?
I really like it.
I mean, it's so you. It makes me want to smooth you. So we're having a slight change of plan. The girls are tired with a capital T, I-R-E-D, which is fair enough, fair enough. So, Stars on Parade is about to happen. And the people at the lockers said that after the parade kicks out, the queues for lockers get really, really busy. So we're finally going to go and pick up our coats. Daddy, 4 and the girls are going to head back to the hotel. William and I are changing the plan. The Marvel drone show, the girls are really not fussed about the Marvel drone show. Like, they couldn't care less, really. So, we're going to go, William and I are going to do the Marvel drone show. The benefit of that being, it's at 9 o'clock, not 10. So I might actually stay awake for it. The girls aren't fussed. You're not tired, so we're all good. So that's the plan. We're going to stick with that plan. Snuddy, blanky, coverage thing-wise, we're undecided. And we've got all week. We're here all week, people.
Yes.
And
This
the
is
girls
only
aren't.
the second day.
This is only the second day. There's a lot more happening in this series. So we're going to head over and out to get the coats. We'll put ours on because the temperature's dropping a bit, isn't it? And that way, when we stay for the Marvel drone show, we'll not freeze.
Yes.
And then the girlies and Daddy 4 can go back and hopefully be a bit more. I mean, everyone slept in a bit this morning, but not nearly enough to compensate for yesterday. So maybe tomorrow, because also the weather forecast improved. The original weather forecast was after today, it was going to be freezing, like loads of freezing. And I thought, well, therefore we've got to stay tonight for fireworks, it's the only option. But the forecast is updated to be less cold.
Yay!
So plans are forever changing. So are we going to all make it for the fireworks at 10 tonight? Probably not. Have we got new exciting plans? Absolutely! We have left Daddy, 4 and the girls. It is possible they're vlogging at this very moment. You will see little snippets of their vlog popping up in this vlog if they've remembered. We do not know. We do not know what sort of state it is, so apologies for whatever you see. It's nothing to do with me. Anyway, the girls are lost the plot, so they're doing their own little vlog and then they're going back to the hotel.
Here we have a pink loungefly. And we have some like jumpers. Minnie Mouse top here. Which has Minnie Mouse. And then on this side it has the front of the face.
William and I are having some William and Mummy time. We are going to do Indiana Jones. Remember, we could do that because the girls are too short for that, because that's a 1.4 ride, and William is the only one that has reached that height. So we're going back into Disneyland Park, then we're going to park hop over to Studios to take a bit of Avengers campus and hopefully experience the drone show. The weather is looking really clear and lovely, so fingers crossed it is on, because as I understand it, the drone show, especially in Avengers campus, can't run if there's poor conditions. It's dusk in Disneyland Park, which can mean only one thing. It's time for William to turn on the lights on his hat. Dramatic lighting effects.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now.
Okay, I've just realised it might seem like I've been eating all day, but actually what I've eaten today is cereal bar, a hot dog, and a few mouthfuls of those treats. I really didn't eat much. I literally tasted like a mouthful each one. So I realised I'm starving. We're going to grab a little Mickey pizza. William might have a little bite of it. Might have a little bite as well. And then we're going to head on Indiana Jones. This is probably not a sensible way to do it because of vomit. But we're just going to hope that it works out okay. Pizza was delicious. So now we've got full tummies. Not the best idea for just about to get on a really ferocious roller coaster, but that's what we've chosen to do. We may regret it. Who knows? Who knows? Will we regret it? Well,
All part of the Indiana Jones adventure.
I can hear it. We've been on this once before. It was a very hot day that turned into a very thunderstormy day.
And now
back in
it's
June.
a very cold night.
It is a very cold night. I'd forgotten how screamy this one was.
Oh yeah.
Is this one more ferocious than hyperspace? And if it's
I
not
don't
more
know.
ferocious than hyperspace, why is it a higher height restriction?
It's all to do with the carts and stuff.
Is it?
It's
Not
the
because
way
it's
it's
really
engineered.
scary. It's the way it's
It's
engineered.
not to do with that. It's not to do with scariness. If it was, it'd be like ages.
Right.
If it was to do with scariness.
True. Okay. Do I have to be brave or can you be brave for me?
No, you have to be brave
I have
yourself.
to be brave myself.
But
my
we
best.
get to sit next to each other.
Oh,
so.
good. That's good. Yeah, well, normally you sit next to Bella, don't you? So she doesn't go on her own. And I sit on my own. Okay.
But you can sit next to me.
Let's do this. My teeth are chattering from cold, not fear,
Don't.
honest.
Yes. Okay, good.
Well, I feel like I need some sort of badge or certificate now, Will, because I survived that.
Yeah.
Yay! It's
Like
now
everyone else.
properly dark. Yeah, like everyone else, just mummies are worse, okay? It's properly dark and looking rather gorgeous. But I want to talk very quickly about Indiana Jones. And in comparing it to Walt Disney World, there is no equivalent. Am I right?
Yeah.
They have the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular, which is nothing like that, because that's a show.
It's a show.
It's a very, very good show, which is suitable for the whole family, and was even there when I went there, when it was MGM Studios, back in 19 something. Long time ago. But there's nothing that compares to that. What's the closest thing to that in Walt Disney World? Rock and Roller Coaster, really, but then they've got an equivalent of that because they rethemed Rock and Roller to be,
Yeah.
would you say? That is like ferocious, like Rock and Roller Coaster in Florida,
Well,
is in the bit.
Paris is clearly one for this because there's nothing to compare.
Yes, which is a little unfair a test. Right.
Yeah. Well, no, not really, because the Imagineers chose to put this in here and not in Walt Disney World. So.
True. Indiana Jones needed some representation, and it was a more ferocious representation in Disneyland Paris. Okay, are we done with Disneyland Park for tonight?
Yeah,
Me
I
and you?
think so.
Okay, kiddo. Let's park hop to studios. We've not been to studios yet on this trip, well.
I know.
Girls do like studios. They like Crush, so we won't do Crush. They like the shows. I think all shows finished for today anyway. We wouldn't do those without the girls. They take or leave Avengers camels, don't they? They're like, whatever. Whereas you love it. So let's go and do that. Because that's something they're not going to feel like they've missed out on. And my ears on the right way. They are. I got my ears back on. William, what is wrong with your hat?
Turn it off to go into normal
Oh
habits.
no! That is better, William. That's much better.
So baby, we should start living now, 'cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now.
just been down for a little pint. Well, not a pint, just a drink. And my mummy and my brother, William. So I am with my daddy and, of course, my perfect golden child sister. And my daddy is just drinking his nice pint he bought, and my perfect golden child sister is drinking her lemonade that she bought, and I have my own lemonade here, just on this little square. I'll film it too. Also been eating some bought mix. Yeah. Thank you for watching and goodbye. And everything looks lovely. It's just a packet of sweets left and everything done. So now, then I have some of my lemonade with my sister Bella and my daddy. Bella, sit over there. And that's who he is. Has been drinking.
And this is me.
He has been drinking this beer. Here, do you like it? It looks nice, but I do not like it.
Super quick stop off in the shop in the main entrance to Studios to see if they've got those things that the children wanted in the right sizes. We're just walking straight into a whole load of Disney 100 merch. Look at these silver lounge flies with the dripping Mickey ears. How much are they? They are €90. Very cool. And we've got Disney 100. Oh, that's like a ceramic mug, but with a lid on it. That's strange. How peculiar. And then they've got the Spirit jerseys and the ears. Kind of love the ears. Then they've got the Disney 100 jacket. I wouldn't go so far as to say waterproof. It doesn't have a hood, but jacket. Disney 100 adults t-shirts. They've only got one purpley one and it looks little. And I don't think any of these look big. They all look tiny. Tiny well. And we need a bigger size, not smaller. Never mind, we've got more days to look.
Yeah.
And actually it's not that cold tonight, so I don't think you actually need one. Will's hat, also to be found in Studios now. Oh, I've seen a lot of like brides, I guess on hen dos and on honeymoon by the looks of it, with these wedding ears, and they've got them in Studios. They're so pretty. And then they've also got the purple 30th anniversary Spirit jerseys and the white 30th anniversary Spirit jerseys in Studios too.
We can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale. Who can say what's wrong or right?
We're near Tower Terror, heading towards Avengers campus, and trying to figure out where this drone show cordoned off area, like where's everyone going to be?
Yeah.
Like here?
Like production courtyard is the best.
So that's here.
Or something.
So
I don't know.
are we standing in the right place? Or back there?
Well, you can
Where
see
is the
quite well
place?
here if you look at it.
I know, but like,
And then the drone's there.
but then nobody. I guess it's early.
It
I
is.
don't know. We need to find someone that knows what they're doing. So we just spoke to a very nice cast member, and we feel a bit better now. We know what's going on. So he said that you need to think of like Hollywood Tower Terror as half of your screen for the drone show, and you want like blank sky for the other half of your screen. So if you can stand somewhere and see that, you're standing in a good place. So we're walking towards the disability access area, which is actually further back. So in Disneyland Park, the disability access area is closer to the castle. In Studios Park, it is further back. So we're going to stand back here and see what we think of it. I would say it's probably a good idea to use the disability access bit, Will, because...
Yeah, it depends on the crowds actually. If it's
depends
not
on the
that
crowds.
crowded at all, we
So-
just might as well go up front.
It would be here. This would be the view. That's pretty good, and it won't be crowded, so I'm thinking that might work. So it's hard to know what the crowds are going to be like, because at the moment it's pretty empty, but that really nice cast member just said anywhere in this area that you stand, you're going to have a really, really good view. And obviously it's not like Main Street where it like funnels up one place. And I guess there's not as many trees and things in the way like you'd have with the castle. So I don't know, we'll give it a go and we'll report back to see what we would recommend. In the meantime, we've got an hour and 40 minutes, William tells me, probably a bit less now. Let's go to
Avengers campus!
can sling objects in different directions to slam them on like other spider bots and things.
See, I did not know that. And apparently you can, it says on the sign, you can move levers.
You can pull levers and push buttons to make stuff happen.
Well, I did not know that. I'm going to have to try
I
it.
never find any.
We'll give it a go today. I love seeing the pure joy on your face on that attraction, Will. It's just, it makes me so happy to see how happy it makes you. Is there anything you want to see in the Avengers shop before we, do you just want to go wander?
Just have a look around.
We'll just have a look around, shall we? Look around. How lucky we are to be alive right now, like in Hamilton. They've actually got Avengers Campus Spirit
It's only
jerseys.
small, not extra small.
Have they got any extra small? How do you know?
I don't know.
The others aren't like marked. That's the same size as your Stitch one before it was taken in, but you have got another one. It's the same size as the, hold that, oh my goodness, look at that, Will. What do you think?
I wonder what mark it is.
That is pretty cool. I just said to Will, should we go back to studios? And what was your response to that?
You thought it was outrageous then?
Yeah. I meant like out of Avengers Campus and back to like the rest of it, but like it's like we're still in studio. It is that kind of different an area, isn't it? But they are closing it. They're kicking everyone out for the nighttime spectacular, which we're very excited for. Now we're going to go and look for, we kind of want popcorn, don't we, Will? We think that might be the perfect drone show snack. William did make a couple of purchases in the Avengers Campus shop. I'll show you all that in the haul video, which will be a separate video. So make sure you're subscribed with bell notifications on and all that stuff, and I will film that when I get home. Where do you think we can get popcorn, Will? Back in Hepcat Corner or like outside? Gosh, it's filling up here, by the way. Sorry, carry on.
I think we can get it from one of the trucks.
Okay, let's try and find a truck. Then, I think we need to go and find a spot, because this Courtyard, when we were here a few minutes ago, was empty, and now it is filling right up. Okay, so Will and I are a bit tired now, but we're okay, We have got ourselves some popcorn from one of the trucks. We did go into Restaurant on Police to look for a Spider-Man lolly. Did they have any Spider-Man lollies, William? Have they had any Spider-Man lollies in the history of us being in Disneyland Paris?
Probably, we just never had one. Like
Wow.
in June.
Did they have them in June? They didn't have Avengers Campus open in June.
That's true, but they still had Restaurant on Police open.
True. Anyway, we have popcorn. We have this tropical stuff that William chose. And we've got some sweets to take back to the girls, who hopefully will be asleep when we get back, but that might be wishful thinking. What do you think?
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's sounding.
So we're going to sit here, chillax, watch the drone show, and then stagger back to the bus and hopefully get on one quite quickly and get back to the hotel. And I think this is going to be worth it. I actually don't think the girls ever would have made it to 10 o'clock tonight, because I'm flagging it now. Now o'clock. What about you?
Yep, me too.
Maybe, I think now we're sitting down, we're absolutely fine. Oh, what was that? You've taken off your coat, you can put it back on.
I'm sitting on my coat. I'm gonna sit on my coat.
Well, you can sit on my back, I don't mind. I don't mind. So what? Are you excited for this drone show?
Yeah.
Have you seen it on YouTube? You've watched it already. No spoilers, but you've seen it already. Do you think it's going to be impressive in real life?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have come to this disability area at the back, but to be honest, it's already quite full. We left it a bit late to get a decent spot at the front. We could just brave it in the general area, but I'm actually really surprised at how busy it is, and it's already still 40 minutes to go.
Yeah.
So I think, to be honest, I'm just not getting up now until I have to. So right, popcorn time. Okay, it's now 15 minutes until the show starts. Well, how busy has it got? Bonkers, as William puts it. It is bonkers, honestly. In the disability area, which is supposed to be for people who can't cope with crowds, is wedged. The whole place that was deserted not long ago. I've never seen studios this busy. Oh, something's happening. And we can't see any of it because, because the place is so busy. We're going to have to stand up.
À toutes les recrues, Merci pour vos efforts héroïques d'aujourd'hui. Vous avez fait preuve de courage et de volonté.
Voilà.
Mais votre entraînement ne peut être complet sans une dernière leçon spéciale. Car le meilleur moyen pour devenir un héros est d'apprendre des autres héros.
To all recruits, thank you for your heroic efforts today. You have shown great courage and determination, but your training cannot be complete without one last special lesson. Because the best way to become a hero is to learn from another hero. Launching special protocol in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yalla, yalla, En vérité, je suis Iron Man. Mais vous le saviez déjà, non?
À toutes les recrues, merci de vous être entraînées aujourd'hui. Ensemble, nous sommes plus forts.
To all recruits, thank you for training with us today. We are stronger together. This special lesson.
Salut tout le monde. C'est bon, je suis là. On peut commencer. Pourquoi vous partez? Je vais bien. C'était prévu, bien sûr. Dites rien, monsieur Stark.
Thoughts on the show, Well? Yeah, it was amazing. The crowds are insane. Like in Studios Park, you go to the disability area and you can't cope with crowds. You do all right, don't you? This busy. So just stay tight, stay close to mummy, okay? So we didn't get on that first, we weren't going to force ourselves on it, it is really crowded here. We'll just get on the next one, I think they're pretty frequent at this stage.
And I can see one right there.
Is that
It's
for
not
us?
moving.
Is that for... No, that's not for us. There's another one.
Yeah, let's just
It'll be there
stop.
soon. We'll just wait. We will be back in no time, won't we, Will?
Yeah.
You okay?
It's just not moving.
So we are back at the B&B Hotel, aren't we, Will? I am glad that we didn't take the girls to the Avengers thing.
Yeah.
It was really good. I really liked it. I'm glad you saw it. I'm glad I've seen it. I don't think the girls would have appreciated it enough to warrant the crowd. It felt so much more crowded than the equivalent in Disneyland Park. Now, most of the times we've watched Illuminations in Disneyland Park or whatever fireworks, we've been in the disability viewing area and it's felt non-crowded because it's designed for people that can't cope with crowds, whatever. The one time we didn't make it to the disability area, we were standing outside Plaza, and even that didn't feel as bad or as crowded
we were
as
just at the
Studios.
back
Would
of
you
the
agree?
crowd, and we could still see the cast a little bit. And
Yeah, that time when we came out of Plaza and we messed up the timings. But it didn't feel like claustrophobic, whereas this felt squished, would you say? And then everyone trying to funnel out through that bottleneck was... I know Daddy and the girls wouldn't like that. So I'm glad we've done it, but I'm glad that they didn't because I really don't think they would have liked it. Bus-wise, we did manage to get on the second bus back that we queued for. We were just saying between ourselves, the Florida bus system, now bear in mind we stayed on site like on a Disney property in Florida compared to this is a Disney partner hotel, so maybe it's not a direct comparison, but the Florida buses had more like zigzagging, like where to queue, whereas the queuing here is just a big mass of people, everyone fighting and elbows out to get on the bus, and there isn't really a queue or a system.
Yeah.
And they had queue marshals, and it was just like everyone behaved themselves a bit better and stood in line, whereas this is more like every man for himself and just a lot more pushing and shoving. So the buses need just a bit of marshalling, really, don't they? Would you agree?
Yeah.
And how's your day been overall, my darling?
Yeah, it's been good.
It's been wonderful, isn't it? I am really, really tired now, to the point where I'm not sure if I'm talking rubbish again. So we're going to go up and see, hopefully, the girls are asleep. Are you literally falling asleep on me? Yeah, you are. So we're just going to turn to statues here in the lobby. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to all those YouTube things. I can't remember what we're supposed to say now. Just say bye.